In this first problem, we got 5 parts we gotta do. In the first part, we have to find the height of the ball after different times. We just need to substitute the time they give us for t. In the first one, we got 1. As we can see here, when we substitute 1, we get 240 feet. When we put in 2, we get 448 feet. When we put in 6, we got 960 feet. When we put in 10, we get 960 feet. And when we put 15, we have 240 feet. As we can see, there are values that are the same. That means that the ball is coming down again. For the second part, we gotta find out how many seconds will it take before the ground hits the ball. So we put 0 in height and we solve for t. We take our common factor as 16t. We divide by 16t and we get 0 here. Then we get t minus 16 plus 16 plus 16, and we find out that it will be 16 seconds. For the third part, we have to find out what is the velocity of the ball when it hits the ground. For that, we need to find out the derivative. The derivative is negative 32t plus 256. We substitute 16, that's when the height is 0, and we get 256 feet per second. The negative means that the ball is coming down. For D, we gotta see the velocity of different times. We substitute 1 in the derivative, then we get 224 feet per second. We substitute 2, we get 192 feet per second. When we substitute 6, we get 64 feet per second. When we substitute 10, we get negative 64 feet per second. The negative means it's coming down direction. And when we substitute 15, we get 224 feet per second. Now, for the last part, we need what is the height. At what height is the velocity equal to 0? What does this mean? Well, when it's at 1024 feet, it is equal to 0 because that one is the highest from the ground, and that will be at 8 seconds. That it will stop to come down again. Now in the graph, we can see that here the ball starts going up, and at 8 seconds, it's 1024 feet, and then it will come down back to 16 seconds where it's 0. For the velocity, we have that when we throw it up, it will start gaining speed and going down in speed until we get to 0, then start gaining speed again until it hits the ground.